gonna do a tier list mainly on Scream 7, like who I think is in this. I did obviously Ghostface, which we all strongly know who I think it is, and I'll probably go over like a few little things like why or why not. Red herring, who could potentially, but also who knows. Survivor, which is kind of gonna be a tough one, cause like some people think, for example, Gail is gonna die, but it's like, oh my god, I should have done this live. Cause like, Courtney Cox, she is an executive producer, I think, of Scream, like of Scream 6 maybe. I don't know about 5, but like Scream 6 she was. This one I think she is. And I think Nev Campbell, Sidney Prescott is as well. So it's like, when I get up to them, it's going to be funny. Also, I feel like I like put these like in family order as of right now, down below. But like flashback could also going to be like the AI thing, because like it's rumored, I guess, that we are going to get some kind of an AI thing. I mean, like, that would kind of explain how Scott Foley's back as Roman. If you want to believe it, then again, it's like his voice was in the trailer. But Stu Macher, maybe some people that we think are dead, or that like we technically saw dying, but who knows? And then dead is like the people that I don't think are gonna make it, which again is gonna be crazy. Because like I said, me and a few people think Gail is gonna die, but it's like also this they tried to kill her in 6. Or I got a little theory that kind of involves around Dewdrop that a few people have actually said as well. So let's go. It's also not confirmed that Anna Camp is Leslie Mocker, so that's why I put her kind of all over him all over the place instead of this. But I believe that these two are confirmed. But yeah, I recently just added Randy, so I probably could have put him up there or something instead. And some of these people, I don't know like what they acted in, like this guy right here, this one, that one. I think that this is Kevin Williamson's husband. And I don't know who that one is. Or that one. This one's Scott, I believe. The one that plays Roman. Yeah, because Billy's right there. Stu. Kirby, who I think is a potential Ghostface. I feel like I've mentioned, yeah, in like one of my recent videos. And where is she? Jill. And I also kind of think Angelina could be a Ghostface in Scream 3. Plus, we didn't technically see her getting stabbed or whatever. Like, we probably saw it off camera. But I also put her, so it's going to be fun. And I kind of think this guy right here could be a Ghostface. But I feel strongly about Anna Camp and McKenna Grace. But, without further ado, guys, oh my god, let's get into it. I will probably do a part 2. One of the things, like, if we get another trailer soon, then maybe I'll quickly, like, watch and then give an updated thing, like, I don't know. Also, I don't know when it is, but me and my good friend, I shot him 6 times, Ghosty, Marcus, whatever, we are planning to do a stream. We are probably going to do it yesterday. I don't know. I messaged him, though, and he never, like, responded back. And he's like usually free on Wednesdays and Sundays, so maybe Wednesday. Then I'll do this, like get his like opinions, because I got Destin and Dom Ding Dongs like last week. Yeah, that was so much fun. I should do it again with them. So let's go, you guys. I think Sid's gonna survive 8. Hold up. But maybe she gets killed in 9. I guess it depends as well, because, like, for example, this. You have Chad. You have Mindy. Are they ever going to bring back, especially, like, if, Gary Farb or whatever, if he leaves Scream or Spyglass in general? Are we going to get Sam and Tara back? Are we gonna get Kirby? Even though I put her on this list, if she's not in this film, then yeah, right. But for now, I'll probably put Sid as a survivor. I may just mainly focus on like the people that we know of, kind of thing, or that I know personally. Like none of like the people down below. Like I'll probably do Ethan Embry and Michelle Randolph, Jimmy Tantro, and like these two ghost faces, and Scott obviously, and Stu, and Angelina, and Mark Consuelos, but probably not these, what, 4 or 5 people? Like this one, that one, yeah, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these people. And also a few of these people I haven't like seen much of anything of. Like, I feel like maybe 2 or something, maybe, but like nothing horror for Ethan Embry, who I accidentally called Ethan Landry on Monday's stream. I'm like, Ethan Landry, because it's Ethan Embry. Oh god. Okay, biggest question though. When did Emma Roberts dye her hair? Because for those of you guys that don't know, and I don't even want to like look it up either because my internet sometimes hates me. I may also do like hold up. I felt like I was gonna cough and I said certain reactions after this, like cut a little bits and pieces of Friends. Oh, I should have waited until I was on this. Also, like Welcome to Derry, I'll probably do episode 2. Like sort of like what I just said. Cut a few episodes and be like, oh my god, because YouTube sometimes hates me for like copyright kind of purposes. But yeah. When did Emma Roberts dye her hair? Because some people are like, it was for American Horror Story. But was it before or after or during Scream 7 filming? For now, I'll probably just put her at flashback, because we technically did see her dead, but Wes left her eyes open for a reason, and I don't think he even clarified that she or Stu are dead. Guys, I hate to break it to you, I don't know about Tatum, Sid's daughter, right here being Ghostface. I pointed out a few things in the trailer, but I also don't know now. I feel like it's probably going to be one of the friend group. Sorry, I have like a little bit of cough. That's Ghostface. Like either it's Asa Germain, probably Leslie Mocker, Anna Camp's character, whatever. Where is she? McKenna Grace's character right there. I was almost like looking at Scott, and I was almost like, is it? But yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna probably put her as a survivor for now, but we will see. Sorry. I'll probably update this list, like I said, like if we get another trailer thing. If I decide to watch that, because some of the trailers could give off some stuff, right? Like, we technically did see Mark Evans, Joel McHale dying, but I think he's a red herring. Like, this guy said right here, Randy Max, never trust love and trust. I mean, Derek had, like, the plague, blue plague. So it's like, but Billy and them did. Billy did. I don't remember if Stu did. No, I randomly want to watch Scream 1. Maybe I'll do that for YouTube and like cut out certain things and like yell at Drew Barrymore and be like, Maureen Evans from Scream 2. Be like, hang up and dial *69 or whatever. Or maybe I'll just scream random things. Like, use the popcorn! Or use the frying pan as the popcorn and hit whomever. Granted, it also could have been a prank back then. Like, we know that in the film it's not a prank, but it's like, if it were to have been a prank call, probably serious injuries, maybe death, depending on how hot the frying pan was in the first movie. And then Casey would have probably been charged. This is where I'm 50-50. Gail. I feel like she's probably going to survive. Plus, like I said towards the beginning, she's, I think, an executive producer of Scream. Like Scream 6, maybe. But Scream 7 for sure. Maybe she gets killed or stabbed at the end and we do not know her fate until 8. Because 8 has been greenlit. We know that she's apparently has an interview with Sid. Maybe she gets a ghostface call from Dewdrop. I'm gonna probably put her as a survivor for right now, but until we get maybe a second trailer, that will probably stay there. But if it shows her maybe getting attacked, then I'll probably put her in the dead section. Here's another kind of divided one. Dewdrop. Do we think Dewey... We obviously see him getting stabbed and stuff, so he's obviously dead. But it's flashback. I feel like it's flashback AI. Like I just said, what if Gail gets a call on the talk show? I don't know. I guess it depends where she is during the whole movie, because, we see her around this shot of the movie. And then, if I'm wrong, unless I'm dumb, that's probably the only shot that we see of her in the trailer, where she shows up with one next guy as Chad and Mindy. Mindy's probably in the car when that happens. I don't know. I'm just gonna put Dewey as a flashback right now, because we saw him dying, but did we? Because there was another detective or whatever there, but it's he probably wore something that Gail knew was him in Scream 5. Now I randomly want to rewatch Scream 5. But like I said, maybe I'll watch the whole Scream franchise. I'm also comparing the original scripts to, the original first draft script or whatever. I think I read the Cult of Ghostface one to Scream 3, just briefly. Maybe there's a different motive, though, or there's, 2 killers. I believe one of them is actually on here. Actually, 2 of them, but it's there could have been more. This isn't the diversive one. Well, Chad Meeks die. You see him either stabbed or crying at the time that you get to hear Dewey's voice. I don't know. It's this. Here, I'll just put him here for now, and then I'll, explain it. Then I'll probably put him in the Survivor, and maybe Mindy in... I don't know, it's tough. Would they kill off a core 4 member? I'm doing this all by myself, like I said, right now. I'm not doing this live. I'm gonna regret not doing this live with the fact about that. But it's are they gonna ever bring back Sam and Tara too? Or are they gonna make up some excuse Tara moved this where I found a boyfriend? If there's a time jump, which I think there is, because in Scream 5, Sid Dewey mentions that Sid has girls. How's the girls? Where's the other girl? Right? I feel like Chad's gonna be a survivor, though. Then again, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna randomly go off on the limb and I'll be dead. But this could also change, because they could obviously bring back the Carpenters, and I hope to God that she's alive, even though I'm gonna hate that. Because some people really, really, really hate her. I don't really understand the reasons why, but yeah. Flashback. We don't know if he's in there, Randy, Jamie Kennedy. But if Ghostface could use Dewey's voice, why not anybody else's voice that was a good person? We could even hear Derek or somebody that's connected to Sid's, Randy.
We obviously hear Dewey in the trailer. We don't hear Roman in the trailer or Billy, which is funny. Oh gosh. These next ones are going to be really, 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 really tough. I should have made a section called like not showing up, but it's also like, yeah. Where's my ghost face? Guys, the first ghost face I think is McKenna Grace. There's like a very few movies I've seen with her in it, but the one that I can recommend to you guys is called The Bad Seed. It's like 2017 or 2018. There was a sequel like a year or something later, and she's crazy in it, like Ghostface energy, and I'm highly recommending this to you guys if you guys are like, oh, she could be like the Drew Barrymore. Granted, also she could be an open to kill if the Airbnb people aren't, because like some people are debating, some people are not. Also, so I was watching Nerdbox yesterday, a popular Scream and probably horror and non-horror YouTube channel, like sort of like what I do, like horror and non-horror sometimes, and it's like this. One of the ghost faces in like the kitchen, or maybe it's like the one that's like bending down, who some people think is a girl. Maybe that's McKenna. Or maybe she's like the one that's, I don't know, in the bar, like where Sid's coffee shop is, that one. Speaking of that though, we do not know of how she's involved, but I'm gonna put Celeste O'Connor as dead. Because like you see her like in the coffee shop, dead. Maybe that's like the scene kind of thing where you get to see Chad and Mindy. Like they're watching TV or whatever, and it's like a cafe or something like right behind them. But yeah. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so much fun. Like, are we gonna get boyfriend and the girlfriend kill, like a boyfriend and the daughter killer? I should have done this live. Because, like, let me go over this quickly. I don't think Sam Rockner is Ghostface. He's supposed to be Tatum. This guy right here. He's supposed to be Tatum's boyfriend, so I feel like people would call that X. I feel though like either red herring or dead. Because like Sid would probably be like, never trust a boyfriend. Or never trust a love interest. Whew. To be honest, I don't think I've seen anybody's work like Sam Rockner or Asa? Jermaine's character. So I don't know. Can I just put him as dead right now? Then again, maybe we'll get 4 ghost faces and it's a family. I mean, he kind of looks like Stu Macher. Okay. I think she's gonna be a red herring or a ghost face. She's not in the trailer, but she could also be our opening kill if Jimmy Tancho and Michelle Randolph are not the opening kill. Sort of like a Drew Barrymore in Scream 1. Like, she was probably extremely famous then. Like, what? Scream came out like 15 years after E.T. And probably like a few of the Stephen King things. Like, what? Firestarter was like 1980s. Like, late 80s. Like, 87 or something? So it's like, I want to put her as red herring right now, but like if we get another trailer, then maybe I'll put her as that. Also, I have to bring this up. Shout out to the Bearded Entertainment Eric, who mentioned this. Why would Stu wait? Why would Stu wait like 30 plus years to go after Sid again? Plus, like, it's like this. I know Sid technically started the ghost race. Well, yeah. Cull and everything.
But yeah. Alright. Ignore whatever that was up there. But yeah. Also, did Sid even meet Leslie? Like, we could have a Miss Loomis situation where she got plastic surgery, or was Leslie on vacation if it's her? I don't know what my family's really talk about there. I think he's probably dead. I believe Ethan Embry, I'm gonna call him it again, Ethan Embry, one of these days, that he had like a 1 day filming thing. I also heard that Scott may have as well. But I'll probably wait until we get to Scott and I'll be like that as well. I definitely think that these two are dead, okay? There's conflicting reports. Like, I know that this guy right here isn't Jimmy Tantro in the trailer, but like he's wearing a blue and white kind of shirt. And it's like this. Somebody, like either it's him, Asa Jermaine, or him that's like being dragged at the end of the trailer. Or it could even be Chad. Right. But like it looks like there's like a couch and maybe body right behind it. It could be her, Michelle Randolph, and Jimmy's characters, the Airbnb couple. I feel like if she shows up that she's probably going to be a red herring or a ghost face. Because, like, if you think about it, William Bailey, can I call him what's his face that my friend Viv loves? Dermot Mulroney. His character, William Bailey or whatever, in 6, says out loud in the precinct Kirby's not with the FBI anymore. So it's like... Also, I have to mention this as well. When, like, I don't think when Ethan, Quint, and Quint get revealed as Ghostface, you can see attack marks that Chad did with the TVs or with the, like, video camera props or whatever. But Kirby does? Like, these same markings, probably? I feel like we are gonna get a hallucination or an AI or something version of him. It makes sense, right? Like, they probably could have done, like, more dialogue, sort of like the Stu Mocker thing. Also, fun fact, you guys. In, like, less than a month, I forget when exactly it is. I'm gonna be, like, December 2nd for some weird reason. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes out. Skeet, Billy Loomis, Matthew Lillard, and McKenna Grace are in it. So that's also a fun fact. Probably another reason why I think McKenna is Ghostface, besides the fact that she has the plaid on, the plaid skirt. But it's like also, I don't really know about McKenna now. Early kill, like, sort of like a Jason from Scream 6. Like a few minutes into the movie after one of the kills. Or what? And then Asa or whoever Ghostface is betrays her somehow. Or like a Hunger Games, a fight to kill Sid. Oh gosh, guys, I don't really know what to put for Stu. Can I just be like red herring right now? Like, everybody would see him coming as Ghostface. What if he got killed by an actual Ghostface? Like, I feel like some of these people, like, I don't know how old, and I really want to, but I also do not want to check of how Mark Consuelos is, or him, for example. Then again, it could be literally any one of these other 4 guys over here. I think he's supposed to be a cop. But, like, any one of these, like, Mark Consuelos is probably, like, Sid's age in the film. And it's like this. Ghostface says something in the trailer, I forget what he says. Something about where we grew up. But it's like, it's never implied if that person is from Woodsboro, like somebody that we know of, kind of like a Jill, who grew up in Woodsboro, Dewey, who probably grew up there, like all these 4 people, unless one of them moved or whatever, but yeah. I'm just gonna put all these people as dead. Like, I don't know who this guy is. I probably should have looked him up. This one's supposed to be the neighbor. We see like a news reporter van. I want to be like either one of these people dies. He also does not look like he could be a parent. Unless he's like a relative of one of the like people that we know of. Right. Like, where in the fudge is he? Oh yeah. Because like I did a video I think where Ethan Embry could be, finally I called him it. I'm like Ethan Embry. But could be like a Stu Macher, like related to him. Maybe even related to his famous cop brother. Because like Tatum in the original, like Sid's best friend Tatum has like a double bed. So it's like either that's just like a couch in Tatum's room that pulls out into a bed, sort of like at most cottages sometimes. Or there's another, I almost said Mocker. There's another Riley out there. It's also worth noting as well, so like I'm gonna record the Scream 3 comparison one after this, or maybe tomorrow or whatever. And like there was supposed to be a child of of Dewey and Gail in Scream 4. And as of yesterday, because I looked it up yesterday, they have a daughter, Courtney and David, who is 21, I believe, named Coco, who kind of looks like Courtney. Maybe a little bit mixture of both of them. I don't know. We see a news crew thing, but it's like, is it him? I'm just gonna put it as him just because of the fact that when you see that scene in the trailer, it doesn't look like she's like sad or whatever. I feel like he's dead if he's a cop. But would Kevin kill his own husband if that's his husband? I feel like she's probably dead if this is McKenna Grace's character's mom. Like they look like from the science and stuff, like this picture kind of looks like McKenna's face a little bit actually. Minus like the hair color, but they probably could have. Now I'm trying to remember in the trailer if she had blonde hair. Maybe. I feel like since he kind of did that, if you want to think about him being Roman and stuff, like using the Marine voice probably for the hallucination of the ghost. Flashback. We would also see him coming back, like his body, I guess. Oh gosh. Should I just... I'm gonna be like red herring because we technically never saw her dying. But, I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate from putting Angelina on there, but sorry guys, we technically didn't see her. I thought I put Stu Macher somewhere. Okay, why in the fudge do I have a double of him? I just realized that. Maybe I meant to like be somebody else. Because I'm like, and Because Stu Macher is right here. Twice. I'll just put him back there. Then again, I could probably, even though I should have, I'll probably, I don't know. I'll just put him as a bang, and then I'm there. I swear God, I probably thought it was another person. But it's the same picture. I don't know most of this guy's work, but he's either maybe the teacher at the school play that's rumored or something. And I don't know. Part of me wants to put, like I said, like McKenna Grace. Somebody, some part of me wants to like put as. But like, are we gonna get a family again? And like these two are the children of Stu Marker, and that's like a secret girlfriend, sort of like a Billy and Christine having an affair kind of thing, and then having Sam. Because then it's like, yeah. Maybe they could go that route. But part of me also wants to like put Anna Camp. I'm gonna call her Leslie Camp one of these days. If it's revealed, because it's funny, they're keeping these two secret. Plus a few other secret, but like McKenna and Leslie's character's secret, which is funny because it's like one of them's probably a Mocker or a Prescott or an Evans or what. But what in the fudge do we think about Mark Consuelos? Because I don't think I've seen him in anything. I do want to tell you guys that he filmed apparently like one scene, which is probably like the same amount that he filmed, Ethan Embry filmed, and that Scott Foley screamed. So it's like dead, red herring, or what? I want to be like dead. He's supposed to have some kind of a, I don't know. I feel like I was putting them like in order. Like I did Chad. I love how I had two Stu. Then again, that makes perfect sense to why. Yeah. But I feel like Mark Consuelos, that would have been funnier if there's somebody else down here. But I feel like Mark Consuelos said that like he had yeah, like a few days of filming. His character's supposed to have rivalry with Gale as well, which makes me think Ghostface or dead, or like a red herring. But it's like this person is going after Sid though. Right. I don't know. Part of me wants to only change like one of the dead people to a red herring. But it's like, whom? Because like we have, I think that this is supposed to be his neighbor. This one's like a cop or something. I don't think that these two have like character names. Or maybe even him or her. I think he's like Robbie Rivers. Chloe, I think? I could be wrong. For her. But it's like, what in the... Let me know what you guys think, though. I'm gonna get going. I will probably drop this like tomorrow. Or whatever, as I'm usually like busy on Tuesdays and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get going, maybe watch like some TV, like my actual TV, or a movie on TV. Unless I record Welcome to Derry. Or Friends, because like, currently addicted, as you guys can probably see, to Matthew Perry. Him, and then he's like right there in the corner. But yeah, Shannon, I will see you guys in the next video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys.